So most of us in most situations get involved with a dead phone, and we get confused on where we should start the troubleshooting and what we can do to make the phone get working. So today I have here an inbuilt battery, dead board, and removable battery, dead board. So there are general terms that we will be using that they share and they are different. So let's start why we made the video. So very first thing, a dead phone is a phone that does not reboot, so indicate anything or work in any way. If it vibrates, then maybe it's a working phone with just a fault. But a dead one does nothing. It does not evaporate, it does not vibrate, doesn't charge, doesn't indicate anything. But like a smartphone like this with the removable battery will indicate the dead charging light. But this one will indicate nothing. So very first time you get yourself with a dead phone, the first thing you should do is to try to charge the phone. After trying to charge the phone, if it does not charge, you'll know there will be a problem. So first we'll remove the battery. The very first stage of testing a dead phone is to test the battery charge. So let's get going. Let's get going. We want to do it clearly so that when you get yourself with a dead phone, troubleshooting will not be a problem. So the black one will be at negative and the green will be at positive. So you will get the reading. So our reading of the battery is 3.74. We will come to the battery and check the voltage of the battery. Come here. Limited charge will be 4.3. So nominal charge will be 3.8. So wherever you get the battery is not of the required standard to power on the phone like this, the very first thing you will do is to either boot the battery or try with another battery. So like this, the way it is 3.74, that one should indicate a 0 when charging, but you can just charge it to the level that it can charge. Like this battery, it is only written limited charge, nominal is not indicated. But like this, if you check on this one, they always contain everything. They contain nominal, typical, and limited. So on this they will vary. So after checking on the battery, you will decide whether to try it with another battery if that is not of power, or boost this to the required standard. After that, when troubleshooting a dead board, so we'll come back and check on the terminals. Let's check on the terminals and see if the terminals is connecting. So that is the positive part. It is giving the current. So that is the positive part. So like in this case, let's check in both. Like in this case, there is no short, because if there is short, the positive part will measure the same with the negative. So the negative measurement we are getting, it is 1, positive is 768. So there is no shorting. If there's shorting, you check on the shorting. So after that, the next thing we'll have to check about the phone, our dead phone, is if it is charging. If the power supply in the phone is okay. So we'll go back and measure our charging. This is the process one by one. Okay, so the amount of the charge that comes here is 3.83. That means it is charging. So from there we will come, and if it is not charging, you will fix the charging port first and then try. But on this case it is not charging. So we will come and do the what we call the physical diagnosis. The physical diagnosis simply means we will check at the power switch, the condition of the power switch. If it is okay, the condition of the power switch, if it is okay, you move to the physical observation of the board. We'll go to the physical observation of the board. So after servicing like this, it was already serviced. So we will, on the physical observation, what you will see, you will check if there is rust. You will also check if it is water damage like this. When it is water damage, this will change. If it is not, this will remain white. So this is what we check with if the phone is water damage. So this, we will see it turns into pink. That means the litmus paper is affected with water. So if there is no any rust or anything, you will come back and deal with the power switch. You see the power switch here, you'll check if the power switch is working. You can even try another power switch somewhere else. So in this scenario, this one is already tried, so I'll just explain what you do next. After the observation, you will come again and check. If you see no rust, then you will troubleshoot. The another troubleshooting after all those is try another screen. If the other screen is not working, then you will know your motherboard is dead. So when working on a motherboard, when troubleshooting, what we normally look at, so I think you've seen in multimeter we only use two sequence. We use the DC at 20. This one you can measure anything. This one will give 0.0 something measurement. This one will give 0 point, and this is the accurate. That's what I'm using. This one will, it is just a simple math. So on diagnosis, we will come here and check again if there is any short. That will take time. If there is any short, we'll just check if there is a short somewhere. We just have to check on this. Before eating anything, first check the components. First of all, you check the components. You see if there is where the problem is. After checking on the components, now it's when you will come to eating. On eating, don't eat before cleaning. You first service the board neatly, you clean and try. If it fails, it's when you'll now come to eating. On eating, you'll first apply the soldering paste. After the soldering paste, you'll now have to eat. The heat should be at 360, air should be at 4.5. Then you service the board keenly. After that, you will come now to, if it cannot work, that's when you will check if you need to reball the ICs. On reballing the ICs, how do you know which one is having the problem? By simply removing the ICs keenly. By simply removing the ICs keenly and then checking on which one is not transmitting whatever is required. So wherever we are troubleshooting a phone, you don't have to worry. You just need to take your time. Just have to need to take your time. So that's how you will troubleshoot. That's how you will troubleshoot a removable battery phone. So we will again deal with the inbuilt phone. So on the inbuilt phone, we will check almost everything we talked about there. The thing we will now come to check again is to measure the board. I said first of all you check on the battery voltage. After checking on the battery voltage, you check on connections on this. This is different from that. So you'll have to check the connections like this one. If you can come with me, you can see the terminal is having an issue. So on such phone, you will also come and do everything required. So we'll have to measure. We'll have to measure our terminals as required. We'll have to check on such to know why the phone. So we'll check at the value. Wherever the value is this way, you'll know there is a short. So on this we'll check. On that we will check. Remember, we've checked the battery voltage because we were using this. This is our battery. If we check the voltage, the voltage is 3.30. So 3.30, that is still low because rated voltage should be 3.8. The limited should be 4.4. So that one we can't boost because it will take our time. But I have batteries here, so I'll have to check on one which can work keenly on that. So on troubleshooting, just don't have to rush. Just have to give yourself time. I said on the other one it will show nothing, but on this, if you check the charging, you will see the value. You will see the breathing light. So let's check on our battery, our voltage. We want to check on this and see the difference. So that's how you diagnose a dead motherboard. So we'll come here and say this is, you see, that is 3.86. So 3.86 is a good voltage. So we'll come here and fix it. So this time, for those who always test the battery terminal with their tongue, kindly use a multimeter. So that is it. So let's check on that. There is nothing. So after that, you just come the way I did the other video. You observe. After observing, if you get a rust, you clean the board. If you get dirt, you clean the board. If you don't, you'll still come and do this. So we normally do the troubleshooting. Just come, observe everything. After observing everything, you start now checking if there is, the way I did the first video. So on troubleshooting, you come check on those areas, you service it. First servicing, you will use the home dry cleaner, and you use a home dry cleaner and a brush. You clean it properly, then test. If it doesn't, you will come again to, you remove this, service them keenly. After the servicing the ICs, after servicing them thoroughly, you try again. If they don't, that's when you'll know if you can rebuild. If there's no any component that is not transmitting the voltages as required, or anyone shorting, although you'll have to rebuild the CPU and other ICs. So as for now, that's how we'll be doing our troubleshooting. and we'll check on how it is will be. I'll be making a video on another dead phone. This one is already heated, so I'll have to work on this. So just wait for part B of how this is what we will work on until it starts working. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.